Tell the Marshal this ain't how we do things here. But I'll oblige him this once. All right. Let's see what we got.
Oh, we got... so we get female and male characters. Alright, I'm gonna make a dude character.
Okay, you head through there.
Yeah, it's about...
I'm gonna need your details.
What did you name your dude? Oh.
You aren't going anywhere, and neither am I. Take the time and get this right.
Oh my lord, these faces. So there's just 3 skin tones, alright?
From what I hear, you ain't leaving us anytime soon. We're gonna need a fair record of you. Tell me everything except that you're innocent. I'd find that hard to believe.
So the oldest you can make them is 8. Youngest you can make them is 18. The oldest you can make them is probably not 60. Yeah, I'm gonna make it 20 because I turned 20. So.
You're lucky you were caught, you know. The way the town feels about what happened, you were likely to be shot.
They really don't like,
It's a process, all right, but a necessary one.
What, most people?
I ain't found nothing wrong with it yet. I mean, one thing I did, I went out with these 4 guys and went to steal the horses. And
how you doing with that?
Killed the horse, and we had to start all over again. I don't know what the fuck he was thinking. Other than that, I don't know.
Okay then.
You know, I really don't think this dude looks like he's 20. Dear Lord, this guy is terrible. So ugly. He's pretty much like a generic light skin. He looks like he's like 35. I can't tell. He looks.
What was your age?
I put 20.
He still looked 30.
And I'm like, what's going on? It's like that movie with Will Smith and who is it? Will Smith and Martin Lawrence.
You look 30.
Yeah. Oh, well. It really doesn't matter the age you go with, because, like, he's going... At this point, there's no point in making my character try to look like me, because he's not going to look nothing like me. I'm just gonna give him, I don't know if I'm gonna give him stubble or beard. The woodsman. You probably went with the Arcadian. the
Yup. Fucking full beard.
I'm gonna just go with this.
Yeah. I was like this.
Let's see. Do I feel like having more stuff?
Blood, black redneck. Got a scar over my eye.
I'm wondering. I'm like, do I really want to? What do I want to assign my points towards? More health, stamina? I want to put one in the dead eye, obviously. Yeah, I'll put one in the health. There we go.
All correct. I'll take the photograph. Place your palm.
I'm wondering if you can make more than one person.
Hold it.
Yeah. Some months later. Yeah. He said I picked the burliest beard. Oh, you're here.
Jackson! Officer Jackson, move those
At the
prisoners.
penitentiary.
Officer Benton! Kitchens aid staff. Officer Townsend, those rocks ain't gonna break themselves. What are you standing there for? Get moving. What are you looking at? Go on, get moving.
You with the hammer, and you'll do. You need to perform a work detail out near Blackwater. Come on, get in. Open the gate. Come on, Milliken. Yeah.
I'm the only black dude here. That's I'm the only black dude at the.
I tell you what, old Jameson is a wretched, sour old bastard, and no mistake. You lot stay calm in there.
Aren't saying nothing.
Well, you are now. Shut up.
When you get home?
You know, my wife has acquired ideas significantly above her station. She's been reading too many goddamn books. Personally, I'm against education. Of women, I mean. And men, I guess. Unnecessary. Doesn't add much to the world. Education.
Good day, gentlemen.
Oh.
Don't do anything stupid. Nobody gets shot. Act like fools, and the pair of you will be dead within a minute. Now, what are your names?
Jenkins and Milliken.
Well, Mr. Jenkins and Mr. Milliken, throw your guns to the ground and get on down here. That's it. Very glad to meet you. It's not worth being rash. You boys get paid a salary. You get that salary whether these people escape or not. Your wives presumably want you alive. Let them out. Now, please.
Okay. Okay.
You all run away. Aside from you. Try to stay out of trouble. This is a stroke of good fortune for all of you.
Of course.
Use it. Now, Mr. Jenkins
Oh,
and
there
Mr.
was
Milliken,
another black dude.
be so kind as to quickly run away before somebody gets shot entirely unnecessarily. Go on, don't look back. Mr. Went, I believe it was $50 we agreed on.
It was.
Here's 50 each.
Each.
Yes. Now get out of here, both of you. My employer and I appreciate your professionalism.
All we did was stand there and look tough.
And you did it fantastically well. Good day, gentlemen. Now, sir, how about you pick up these guns and we move out? My mistress is waiting for us. Come along. And you better get on this horse.
Oh yeah. Oh wait. No, I'm just looking. Oh wait, there's level caps to this? Didn't realize. Level caps. There's something talking about.
Much
Oh.
of an animal, but they haven't got far to ride. Must be odd being out of those leg irons.
Well,
Get on
I'm
the
at
horse when you're
0 right now.
It ain't time for you to ride off on your own. Not quite yet. Now come along. Ready? Wonderful. I hope you'll forgive the secrecy. My employer particularly values discretion. My name is Mr. Horley, by the way. 6 months at Sisika Penitentiary, awaiting a hanging for a murder you did not commit. Must have felt a whole lot longer, my friend. You still seem strong, though. I mean, doesn't look like breaking all those rocks has left you entirely broken, in body or in spirit. I hope I am right about that. Rounding you folks up, and those sham trials, they were a disgrace. Made a mockery of the rule of law. Still can't quite believe they got away with it. There's others convicted when you were.
Can you
breathing fire.
are you
Maybe
able
you're like that
to hunt the legendary
Just for
animals
sake.
on here too?
Or maybe you just want to put it all behind you, forget you were in there at all. That would be fine, of course, but you will listen to my mistress first. She spent a good sum getting you folks out. You owe her an audience, at least. She's just up here. There's the camp. Hit your horse. Tie it here. This way. She's anxious to meet you.
Madam, we're back.
Hello. Jessica Leclerc, how do you do? What did you tell him?
Nothing, as we discussed.
Thank you, Hawley. I do hope we haven't inconvenienced you dreadfully. But seeing as you were due to be hanged in a week, I'm sure you don't object too strongly. I know you're innocent. Well, not perhaps exactly innocent, but not guilty of what you were accused. I know you and those who were with you that died were little more than patsies, and that you were set up by one of 3 men or a woman, possibly by all of them. I can't be sure, but that is all I know so far.
And one of these people also made Mrs. Leclerc a widow.
And I will avenge my husband's death, so help me God. But I will not avenge it upon them who did not cause it, or caused it unwittingly. Anyway, I'm sure this is all a touch confusing and melodramatic. Where are my manners? Hawley, please show our guests to their tent and give them some fresh clothes to put on.
Very good, madam.
Then serve us both a little refreshment.
Certainly, madam. This way. You'll find a change of clothes in there, alongside a few other items you might need, a lasso, a knife, and a lantern, I believe.
That looks more comfortable. Hawley,
Here, madam.
you're very good health. I suppose it beats dying,
Mrs. Leclerc's husband was murdered by one of his business partners.
And I intend to find out which one. Or rather, I intend for you to find out. And kill them. You're the only person I could possibly trust to do whatever it takes. Because you and your accomplices, you're the only other victims of their lies still alive. You see, you walked into the town at approximately the same time my husband was shot in the back, but by another gun, firing different bullets to those you possessed when you were arrested. These bullets, this was their mistake. You were rounded up and sentenced to death, all because you came to town and didn't talk too much and seemed like you were nasty. Anyway, here they are. The people who run Blackwater. Mr. Jeremiah Shaw, banker, real estate speculator, and crook. Mr. Amos Lansing, ranch owner, speculator, and crook. Mrs. Grace Lansing, his wife, society patroness, lover of the arts, crook, and my former best friend. Teddy Brown, her disgraced brother, outlaw, wanted man, and still in contact with them. All I ask of you is your help in finding out quite what happened.
Mrs. Leclerc would like to help you get back on your feet. Get back to work.
Whatever your work may be, I don't judge. You want to rob? Rob. You want to save innocent folk? Do that as well. But you need me just as much as I need you. I think we all understand each other.
I hope we do.
Good. I look forward to rewarding you for killing those who made me a widow. My husband was a true believer in this country and in the West. He was killed for greed. Foul greed when there's quite enough for everybody. I don't care what your scruples are as to killing. I will take the full burden of that sin upon my shoulders. Goodbye, for now. Then, Hawley, go introduce him to nice Mr. Cripps.
I think you'll like Cripps well enough. He's long past his prime, of course, but he hasn't gone entirely crazy just yet. And he will help you, better than most of his ilk. Cripps! Get up!
Hello, partner. Harley.
This is your new boss.
Oh, pleased to meet you, partner. J.B. Cripps at your service.
We'll pay to get your camp established. Mrs. Leclerc is a generous benefactor.
And, where are we headed?
Oh, sir. While Cripps is establishing your camp, perhaps you can go to the station and see the clerk, then head to see Clay Davies. He's a horse thief, and not a terribly nice one. Then meet Cripps back at your camp.
See you shortly, boss.
Good luck.
Sooner you do it, the sooner we'll leave you to your own devices.
Hello. You must be Harley's friend. He's one of us. He said you also were a discouraged man. I'm very discouraged. Disappointed Alden, that's me. Anyway, it's a pleasure to make your acquaintance. I find your reticence charming. Real charming. By the way, I heard you might want to earn a little money. Well, some gentlemen have been robbing our stages, and they are not part of the club, if you catch my meaning. If you can make them go away, I'm sure they will have something of interest to you. They're up in tall trees. See what you can do, okay? Here, by the way, a catalog. The latest issue. Just came into this armpit from a land more civilized. And if all works out, well, my colleagues and I move around these stations as needed. And all of us are very discouraged. We will all help a fellow sufferer with pertinent information. Good afternoon, sir.
okay? Okay? You're good. You're real good, friend. Here. Take this. It's a map. Just be kind. Don't kill me, please.
I win again. Did Horley send you, Pop? I'm Clay Davies. This is my brother, Clive. He don't talk. Maybe you two will get along better. Maybe not. Listen, I heard you wanted to earn some money. So, there's a gang of ne'er-do-wells. They are a bunch of degenerates, not good people. They're out of Manzanita Post with a bunch of horses they stole from me. Well, that's a lie, but they stole them off the fella I was going to steal them off of. Maybe you could get them for me. You think you could do that for me, Pop? Oh, look.
You ain't welcome here.
Well, well, well. Horley was right about you, dead right. Ain't that dandy? Get that horse hidden away, Clive, and ready to move out as soon as we can. All right. Here's the money you earned. Now listen, Horley came by and gave me a message. He said to go see your friend Cripps up at your camp. Now listen to me for a second. Any other decent horses you find, we'll buy them. Just as soon as we are set up, okay? Nice meeting you. You know what? Hold on, boy. I call him boy because I'm older. 30 minutes, he went black. Let's give our friend here back the horse. It's yours. A sign of faith and future business. If you want to buy any extras or sundries for the animal, head inside. They've got a lot available. See you soon. Come on, Clive.
Oh, there you are, partner.
How do you get on with Clay Davies? Horrible little wretch, in my opinion. Pop this and pop that. I'd like to pop him, a slime bucket. Anyway, I've got everything set up. Well, what we have so far, place is pretty nice. I think you did a good job for you. I'll earn my keep. When you get too old to fight, what choice have you got? It's either work or beg, and I'd rather work. Oh, I saw Horley. Now, he wants you to come down and meet him in Blackwater when you get a chance. I think he might have some work for you. Oh, and while you're out on your travels, you may see some folk with employment opportunities. Good folk, bad folk, looking for a tough guy with a gun to help them. Up to you if you listen to them, I guess. You know, I used to like that kind of stuff. One time, I almost helped a clown steal an elephant. But that's a very silly story. Welcome home. Make yourself at home. It is your home.
of distance would be appreciated. I got places to be. You got a real problem, don't you?
Who's that, Harley? Who's that Batman?
Hello, Mr. Jones.
I said, who is that? Is that a kind man? Is that a good man?
You're an imbecile.
A what?
An idiot.
I'm sorry. He said he wouldn't run away.
Shut up.
But
Please!
But
just shut up! They're gonna fire me. Oh, you'll get to keep your job, but they'll fire me, and they've got every right to fire me, 'cause I'm the idiot who employed you. Oh, look. Guests. Are you a moron, partner? Huh? Well, you can't be any worse than us, because this idiot right here, just let the most notorious con man in the whole goddamn state walk clean out of a cell, clean out, and not a shot fired.
Now, if you get him back for us, we'll happily pay you. How about that? Good. Good. Now, see, what I figure is he's headed on down to Pike's Basin, so you go down the canyon, and you get him, and I'm gonna beat this poor dumb bastard with a stick, and I'll try and join you on the other side. Come on.
This over with. Come on. You don't need to do this.
You know it costs like $30. Red. Jarrell Jones.
Yeah,
get on Rainbow. What? Fortnite's gay.
I swear. Try to
Ooh, I can't wait. Let's go.
Nah, this one's alright.
Alright, let me go to my sources, Miles. I'll let you know when Operation Livestream comes up. Great. Let's go. So I never announced December 1st. Oh, Soma's gonna be free for PS Plus and on Plus. Ooh, I'm downloading Soma.
Move, retard. He's like walk around.
Give me a moment, okay? Set me down. Let's talk. Look, let me go. Let me go. I've got money. I've got a lot of money. And I'll pay. I'll pay a lot. Hey, here's an idea.
I like playing ranked.
Take my hat.
No, I do.
Put it on the dead guy over there. You take him in as me. I go for free.
Did I mute him?
To be platinum this season.
Yes, I did.
Kill anybody else. I swear.
What's up, fam?
I'm reformed. I'm a changed man.
My doggone.
Please.
My Red Dead
Please.
Online
I'm
isn't
begging you,
working.
set me
I
free.
take it back.
Have a
I got
heart.
bad copy.
Who
Totally
is
take my
calling?
Ultimate Edition back and get a regular one because they're releasing all the download content to everybody.
What's his
You got
offer?
your doggone
What is
weapons and
that?
all that because everybody's supposed to have it now.
I'm getting a phone call,
Because
but
there
nothing's
was so much
popping up.
problem with the server, with the beta servers. So it was like as freaking as inconvenience. They unlocked and gave everybody the bonus shit. So.
Fine. Take me in then. You're too dumb to know a good deal when you hear one.
These two operators are right at home at the reputable Kasbah Seframania, the featured fortress map in Morocco. Joined the very best at this elite training ground. Your 3 Season 4 monsters, protein BDUs and headgears. Shop full screen view for the web. Find more than update. Full patch notes with running. Release date December 2018. That's all you're gonna get.
What is it, huh? You stupid? Or are you too good to take my money?
Join the Rainbow 602 operators.
You'll get
Obviously.
greedy or you'll get careless. They
2 operators associated with the GIGR group. Grupo de Intervention de la Gendarmerie Royale. They are Cade, the Stock Commander, and Nomad, the World Traveler. You can launch a season pass on this one. Launch these immediately and gain access for 7 days. Yep, baby. Alright, Nomad attacking a primary AK-74M and ARX-200. Secondary 44 max on my auto. Got it. No, 2-speed 2 armor. Deep down in my veins, I knew I had to travel. Now that I have, I'm certain I haven't traveled enough. Nomad. Upon joining GIGR, Nomad served multiple tours with the Mountain Infantry Battalion, becoming her unit's expert on environmental operations. Between tours, she undertakes solo expeditions where she sketches out her trips in her notebook. She's visited more countries than any other operator in Rainbow Six. She also wants to become the first woman to cross Antarctica alone on foot. She possesses unmatched resilience to survive the elements, and her endurance and is famous within military circles. Her top conditioning and her repertoire of unique skills were more than enough to warrant an invitation. Sana Nomad El Maktubu is both an introspective dreamer and a practical survivalist, and she's joining Rainbow Six. Nomad's custom rifle attachment allows her to launch air jab repulsion grenades. They can explode midair when in close proximity to an enemy, or they can stick to a surface and detonate later, again when an enemy is within range. Nomad enters the field with 4 air jab grenades. These pushback devices are non-lethal, but they disorient those affected. Oh, also it can blow you through walls, deployable shields, bulletproof barricades, which are castles.
Yeah, tomorrow I gotta take her.
Did you hear me, Miles?
What?
So did you hear me? No? Okay.
My bad, I could not hear you. What?
So did you hear what I said about Cade, the attacker? No. Or not Cade, Nomad, the attacker. Oh, I'm not reading all that again, but
it was like semi. And then I heard what you said. They were like something.
Well, her air jab launcher. I really don't want to read.
Just read like snippets.
All right, I'll tell you her gadget. Nomad's custom rifle attachment allows her to launch air jab repulsion grenades. They can explode midair when in close proximity to an enemy, or they can stick to a surface and detonate later again when an enemy is within range. Nomad enters the field with 4 air jab grenades. These pushback devices are non-lethal, but they disorient those affected. It can push you through, number 1, deployable shields, wooden walls, any wall, it doesn't matter, you're going through it. If you get pushed into a Tachanka turret, it destroys itself. You get blown pretty much through anything if you get hit with that thing.
That's hilarious.
Except for a reinforced and brick wall and metal. But you get destroyed. Yeah, pretty much anything you get blown through.
Oh, Mira's just curtains.
Yeah, Mira, thing is, you can hit Mira through her Mira. Like, that's what I like about it. Because you know how there's always that situation where Mira is just like camping or whatever, you can just blow her away with it through the wall. Now Cade. He's a 3 armor apparently. He doesn't look like a 3 armor. He doesn't look that big. But he is. He's an old dude. Alright. Now basically it's like Bandit, but alright, well let me explain. Gadget. Retira Electroclaw. Cade's Retira Electroclaw can electrify reinforced walls and hatches, barbed wire and deployable shields, making it tougher for the enemy to breach the Casbah and any facility he's tasked with protecting. He enters the field with 3 of these throwable. Each electrified metallic objects within a 0.75 meter radius.
That's like 2 feet. Yeah, it's about 2. It's like 2.5 feet.
And it's basically Bandit, but it's different. You know, with Bandit, you would have to put like a Bandit charge on, like, you know, a hatch, right? And they could just shoot it. But with Cade, you could throw it from a place that no one can see and electrify it, unlike Bandit. You know, so there's different ways to play them both. Wait a minute. Oh, Miles, wait. You said you had RE6, right? You have RE6, right?
What?
Do you have RE6, Resident 6? RE6?
No.
Is it on your PlayStation?
No, it's on my cousin's PlayStation.
Oh, you can just die in a hole, can't you? Just like you. FBI, open up. What? I was trying to play Rainbow.
I'll play Rainbow in a second. I'm just gonna catch it. Yeah. Kill it. Kill it. You know what I'm about to do? About to... Emotes. Oh, you're dead. You're super dead.
Don't FBI, open up. These days, like, on the track, how it is these days, you know. Yeah. One for me. Yeah, what I need. I'm gonna take my time with you, and maybe I'm not your speed. Maybe I'm not your need. Got your teeth. I'm just too sweet. Oh yeah, maybe I'm just too sweet.
America, where you will be.
I don't feel it. I got on my knees like Jesus, please. Believe in Jesus. Why you got Jesus, please? Please, leave. You ain't God.
Some parts it gets nice. Like. Rob.
Yeah. 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 Going bad. When you can. No.
Let me just check out this gunsmith and I'm gonna hop on Rainbow. Yeah. Yeah, you put your foot down. I don't know. Clapped.
I actually really like Moonlight by X Miles.
Why is that?
I don't know, like just the beat to it, like, and like how he mixes the sounds and everything. Get your move right. Try to look good in the moonlight. Spotlight. Moonlight. Get your move right. It's like, no, but I don't know.
I got 35 hours.
It's just nice. And actually, like, more than anything, it just makes me sad that he actually died. like actually died this time.
Who?
X.
He what? You said he actually died this time?
He was actually gone for good.
Never listened to that.
Never listened to X.
Never saw interest.
A lot of rappers, when he died, a lot, and I mean, when I mean a lot, I mean a lot of rappers. We're talking about how, you know, his type of music explained what's really going on in this world. The fact that he died was actually kind of, it was wrestling. He was never in it for the money. He always did it to express how he felt. And then people just stripped it away from him. In a matter of seconds, life gone, just like that.
One bullet would do that to you.
I mean, well, he was a good rapper. I mean, I don't like all of his songs, but there are some that I do like, and it's just messed up. If you take a second just to pay attention to what he's saying in his song, it's like,
Straight cat this nigga's hole.
well, get you move
Shot his horse. This game is trash. With the online. What is... Okay, I'm done. My controller's on this.